Republicans complaining today about a health care hearing on Capitol Hill. First, they said they were unable to put as many witnesses in the panel as the Dems. Then they said they were unable to ask as many questions as they wanted to Health Secretary Sebelius. Congresswoman Marsha Blackburn calling for the Health Secretary to return to the committee so the Republicans can finish asking its fair share of questions. The Tennessee Republican joining us now from Capitol Hill. Congresswoman Blackburn, thank you very much for joining us for the hour. Happen in this hearing, because on the surface of it, people are going to say, oh, come on, tit for tat. You asked two questions, I asked one. But, you know, you guys are talking about a very important issue, health care, that's going to affect all of us. But what are these nuances going on behind the scenes?
Yeah, the nuances are definitely there, and that is what we are going to. You know, it's not nuanced when you're talking about committing $4 trillion of the taxpayer money, and that's just the opening estimate. There's no telling where this bill is going to end up. And what happened was we had votes on and off during the morning. We did have the secretary. She was very gracious, very generous with her time in coming to answer questions. But she needed to leave at noon in order to move on for another appointment. And what I did, she had to leave during my questioning, so I am sending a letter over. It went over to her today to ask her to please return to answer the questions for those committee members who were going to follow me in the question queue, who did not get to ask the questions on behalf of their constituents. And, you know, what we have to remember is all of this health care is going to be paid for with taxpayer money. And what the Democrat majority is working to do is to obligate trillions of dollars, not only of taxpayer money today, but taxpayer money that our children and our grandchildren are going to have to go earn. So basically, they're spending money that our children and grandchildren have not made yet for programs they don't even want.
Representative, I'm with you on that concept, but I'd push back that the Republican Party has less than zero credibility after sending at least $4 trillion in various forms to the rich bankers on Wall Street who destroyed our economy. Why am I somehow going to think the Republicans could come up with any type of a plan that's any better than what they've already done on Wall Street and what the Democrats are looking to do to my health care?
We have, well, you know, and if you want government to health care, if you like what you get from the Postal Service and think that's efficient, if you like what you see happening with... No, I don't. That's my whole point. But you guys, the Republican Party seems to be for government-run stuff.
That's my point.
Well, this Republican is not. And those of us on the health care subcommittee who have worked diligently, and by the way, I voted no on the bailouts, but we have worked diligently to bring forward an alternative that is patient-centered